In this video segment, we're going to take a look at how you can take individual test questions on an ExamView test and convert them into a test bank that allows other users to pull individual questions out of that test bank onto their test that they're creating. So to start the process off, it's really a couple of steps. You first of all have to export your test questions into the test bank. So to start that process, you go up to File and choose Export, and there's an option third from the top titled ExamView Question Bank. When these questions are in an ExamView question bank, it allows other users to go ahead and pick out just individual questions rather than taking the whole test. So when I choose that, it'll ask me to give the test bank a name and then a location where I want to save that. And it may take maybe 2 or 3 seconds for that window to come up, but at the top here, I'm going to call this Unit 1 Test Bank. And give it whatever name you want, but the other key piece here is put it in a shared location where your colleagues can access it. So it maybe is going to be a location up on the network somewhere where they can navigate to that location and open up that test bank and add the questions. For demonstration purposes here, I'm just going to save this into the test folder that's on my hard drive, but if you wanted to, you could navigate to some other location on your network and save the file located there. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Export, and it should just take 1 or 2 seconds, and now all of those questions are in a test bank, in my case on the test folder on my hard drive. Now the next step here is to open up a blank test and add the individual questions to my test. So I'm going to go to File and choose New Test, and I'm just going to call this Unit 1 Summative. I'll click OK, and the next step here is for me to add questions from that question bank. So there's a variety of options listed up here at the top, different ways you can add questions. I'm just going to choose Select While Viewing, and I'm going to go to my test bank that I have listed up here. So I'm going to go up a level, and there's that test folder that I have those questions saved in, and here's my Unit 1 test bank. So I'll select that, click Next, and now it shows me all the individual questions that I had sort of exported into this question bank. And now I can just check just the questions that I want to add to my test, click Finish, and now I have those 2 or 3 test questions on my ExamView test that I can now print off and administer to my kids. You want to make sure once you've added the questions from the test bank to your ExamView test that you do go ahead and save that so you can pull it up, modify it at a later date and time, and use it from year to year as you see fit. So I'll just call this Unit 1 Troy's Test, and then I'll save that in the test folder. Let's keep everything there, and I'll go ahead and click Save, and now I have my test created. So it's really a 2-step process when you take a test and convert it into a question bank. You first of all have to go up to File and export it out to a question bank, and then once it's saved in that question bank, you can then go to one of the options up here at the top. In my case, I chose Select While Viewing, and then find that question bank wherever you have it saved. If it's on the network somewhere, remember there's a little button right here where you can navigate to the network folder and find those test questions saved, and just open up that folder. So hopefully you'll find that useful process when it comes to creating test questions and sharing them with your colleagues. Thank you.